The news shocked people all over the world and sparked heated debates about what it meant for Mexico to join this powerful group. In this in-depth look, we'll look at the important reasons why Mexico made its decision and untangle the complex web of alliances and strategic factors that led to this important change. In the complicated dance of global diplomatic efforts, forming a variety of partnerships is seen as a key way for countries to deal with the changing currents of world politics. Imagine a world where countries, like master chess players, carefully move their pieces across the board to reduce dependence, open up new possibilities, and change the balance of power. Diversifying relationships is the key to solving this strategic puzzle because it creates a tapestry of motivations, benefits, and challenges that captures the mind. Diverse partnerships are sought out because people want to stop being too dependent on one partner. Nations want to be independent, but they know that putting all their eggs in one basket is risky. By making connections with a wide range of allies, countries protect themselves against sudden changes in geopolitics or the changing goals of traditional partners. Diversifying relationships does more than just reduce risk. It also opens the door to untapped markets and economic potential. It's an exciting trip into uncharted territory, where governments spread their nets wider to catch more fish and send them to different places. In order to do this, they reach out to new groups of consumers, make new trade deals, and work together on economic projects that lead to growth and wealth. But making different kinds of partnerships isn't just about money. Countries have to carefully place themselves in the changing sands of power, which is a delicate geopolitical act. By building relationships with many different groups, countries try to counteract the power of a few global forces and make the world more multipolar. It's a search for fairness where everyone's voice is heard and power is shared among many different people. Diversifying relationships has a lot of benefits. Imagine a country that has more diplomatic power and knows how to use a web of ties and networks to get what it wants. By working with many partners, countries gain access to a wide range of skills, resources, and information. They use the knowledge of many different cultures, take advantage of technological advances, and come up with new ways to solve problems that everyone faces. But the road to different kinds of partnerships isn't always smooth. It takes skill to find a good balance between different goals and different people's needs. It takes a lot of hard work on the part of countries to build strong ties of trust and understanding with new partners. Effective coordination and alignment are needed to make sure that the policies and plans of the many different alliances work together. Countries try to reach their full potential on the world stage in this fascinating dance of changing relationships. They make new plans, make ties that can't be broken, and change with the currents of international relations. The fact that countries want to form different partnerships shows how strong, flexible, and strategic they are as they shape their own futures and the future of our interconnected world. In this constantly changing environment, we break down the many different parts of economic imperatives and look at how they have a big effect on countries. The need for wealth and growth is at the heart of economic imperatives. Nations try to reach their full economic potential by looking for ways to grow their economies in a way that is viable, creates jobs, and raises the standard of living for their people. Within this framework, economic needs take the lead, pushing countries to use different tactics and take part in the global economy. The search for more trade and investment possibilities is an important part of economic imperatives. Countries want to increase their access to markets, increase their ability to sell, and get foreign direct investment. They understand the benefits of being part of global supply chains, making trade deals that are good for both sides and promoting economic unity with partners around the world. Also, business imperatives include the need for technological progress and new ideas. Nations work hard to use the latest technologies, research and development skills, and scientific knowledge. By making their economies based on innovation, countries hope to make themselves more competitive, boost productivity, and put themselves at the top of the global knowledge economy. Economic needs also push countries to use their skills and resources in the best way possible. Each country has its own strengths, such as natural resources, a skilled workforce, or good physical location. By using these advantages, countries can carve out niches in global markets, attract investment, and grow businesses that are likely to do well. Regional and global trends are also shaped by economic needs that go beyond individual countries. Countries try to form economic blocs, work towards regional unity, and join global organizations to make their economies stronger as a whole. These kinds of partnerships make it easier to harmonize rules, get rid of trade barriers, and encourage cross-border investments. This leads to shared wealth and faster growth. Also, economic needs are a very important part of solving society and development problems. Nations know that steady economic growth gives them the money they need to spend in important areas like education, healthcare, infrastructure, and fighting poverty. So, economic needs become intertwined with the goals of growth for everyone and making society better. But economic needs don't come without their own problems and problems within problems. Countries must be careful to find a balance between economic growth and protecting the environment. They have to find a way to use resources to help with development while also taking care of the world in a responsible way. Sustainable economic imperatives try to encourage green growth, cut down on carbon footprints, and use sustainable practices to make the world a better place. As the puzzle pieces start to fit together, a web of lies and intrigue is revealed. This makes everyone wonder who they can trust. Mexico's path to BRICS is in jeopardy, and the stakes have never been higher. Will Mexico be able to get past the problems and reach its goal of joining this powerful group? Or will unplanned events throw off its plans and change the world in ways it didn't expect? Mexico's trip to BRICS is about to reach its exciting conclusion, which will keep you on the edge of your seat. Security and defense cooperation is a key part of how international relations work, as countries try to protect their own interests, keep their citizens safe, and support stability in a world that is becoming more complicated. It includes a wide range of ways to work together, such as military alliances, sharing information, doing joint exercises, and working together on defense technology. Let's look at the many different parts of security and defense partnerships and figure out what they mean. The major goal of security and defense cooperation is to stop aggression, stop new threats, and keep peace and stability. By forming strategic agreements and alliances, countries pool their resources, knowledge, and skills to deal with security problems that affect all of them. This cooperation builds trust and a sense of unity among the countries that take part. It also improves joint security frameworks and makes the military stronger. Putting together military partnerships is a key part of working together on security and defense. These agreements make a network of support in which countries promise to help each other if they are attacked. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization NATO and the Five Eyes Alliance are two examples. NATO encourages collective defense among its member states, and the Five Eyes Alliance is a partnership between the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand to share information. Sharing information about security and defense is another important part of working together. Countries share important information like danger assessments, surveillance data, and counter-terrorism intelligence to better understand the situation and deal with shared security risks. This cooperation helps find new threats, break up terrorist networks, and stop international crimes, making the world a better place. Joint military drills and training programs are important for making it easier for troops to work together and for making defenses stronger. By doing these things together, countries improve their ability to work together and coordinate well in international missions. They share best practices, improve their combat skills, and get to know each other better. This makes it easier for them to work together to solve regional and global security problems. Collaboration on defense technology is also an important part of security and defense collaboration. Countries work together on the study, development, and production of advanced defense technologies like weapons, surveillance systems, and cybersecurity solutions. This partnership not only makes the military stronger, but it also encourages new ideas, helps the economy grow, and opens the door to technological progress. Also, agreement on security and defense isn't just limited to states. Non-state actors like foreign organizations, non-governmental organizations, and regional security frameworks do a lot to promote security and stability. These people help people talk to each other, mediate conflicts, and give humanitarian aid in times of disaster. They do this to help build peace and get countries to work together. But working together on security and defense isn't always easy. Countries have to figure out how to deal with complicated political situations, balance different strategic goals, and deal with questions of sovereignty and national interests. Also, security dangers like cyber warfare, terrorism, and transnational crime are always changing, which means they need to be dealt with by constantly adapting and working together. The choice to join BRICS isn't just based on economics and security. Culture and connections between people also play a big part. Many BRICS countries have historical, cultural, and linguistic links to Mexico. This makes for a natural affinity and makes it easier to connect. The cultural exchange and mutual understanding that come from being a part of BRICS can lead to more tourism, educational exchanges, and cultural collaborations, which will increase Mexico's soft power and global impact. So what do you think about Mexico becoming a member of the BRICS? Tell us what you think in the comments.